start with firstly thanking and complimenting Sunil and the entire Rastory group for putting up such a fabulous show together. And I'm sure it's pretty early in the morning for you guys, especially after partying last night. So, so I'm going to make it pretty interesting for you guys. I have a social buddy today before I start my presentation, and his name is Dheeraj Rani. How many of you know Dheeraj Rani? Not many? Yeah. Yeah. So you see me after every 1 minute raising my fingers, right? I'm not fighting for any political party. It's just that I couldn't sync in my Mac with his machine. So every time I need to ask him to change the slide, you'll see this index finger out there. So welcome to this program, and you need to get me out of the screen, and you need to get, wow, this is exciting. So how many of you are social? Can I see hands raising? Wow. I'm asking you such a stupid question. In fact, we have all been social for ages together. I still remember as a child, and the moment I talk about me being a child, for all you young boys and girls, it would be an old age. It is not really. It's just around 30-35 years back. But during the old age, we had a fabulous time when we used to, catch up with our friends in the evening for a sport, a physical sport. Not a PC game or a computer game or a mobile game, a physical sport of cricket or football. Festivals used to be with family and friends, catching up over lunch, dinner, distributing sweets. Summer vacations used to be largely going to friends' place for a game of Monopoly or chess, etc. So we have been social for years. It's only that the whole definition and the manifestation of being social has changed over the years. And I really don't know what 2020 is looking like in terms of being social. So even if you look in terms of the dictionary word of being social, the word social is not singular. The word social is plural. The word social is about people, is about community, is about gathering, is about catching up, is about talking, discussing, sharing, happy moments, painful moments, learning from each other. And nothing can be more enriching and intimate than a physical one-to-one and a face-to-face communication and engagement. But what has happened in the new age, the conversations continue. The mediums have changed. We have now entered, and I would say, welcome to the digital age. The whole paradigm of communication, engagement, the whole concept of chatting. Earlier, the whole concept was about talking. Now you have started using your fingers much more than you talk, right? How many of you don't use your fingers while using social media? I don't really think so. There would be anybody who doesn't use their fingers, right? So what you see on the right is this whole world of what your best buddies and friends are in the digital world. You see these brands? How many of you are not familiar with any one of them? None. All of you are familiar. Whether it's a Facebook, it's a LinkedIn, it's a Twitter, it's an Instagram, it's a YouTube, it's a Wikipedia, etc., etc. The conversations in social media are not structured, cannot be regulated. Can any one of you regulate what you want to say? What you want to state in terms of your state of mind, emotions, feelings? No. It's not at all structured, it is not at all regulated, it is extremely impulsive. It depends upon the surround, it depends upon your state of mind. At the same time, it is extremely vibrant, extremely energetic. You know the reason why? 50% of the world's population is below 30. And I'm I'm sure you guys must have watched, a lot of you would have watched Rahul versus Arnab a couple of days back, where he talked about, while that's a different story, you have 2 million hate tweets on Rahul within less than 24 hours. But I think he made a very valid point of actually capitalizing on the energy of the youth in the country. And I think so each one of you in this hall today have the ownership of seeing how you can unleash this energy inside you using social media. And with that's what I'm going to kind of cover through over the next 20-25 minutes. So isn't it pretty complicated? This ecosystem got built over the last 10 years. What is this ecosystem about? This ecosystem is about forms of conversations. The forms of conversations have shifted from talking, which is audio, into video, into gaming, into blogging, into live streaming, into digging, into sharing, right? It's so pretty complicated. So let us demystify the conversations which are taking up on social media today and try to ascertain that what parts of this I can, as an individual, harness to my advantage, whether as a student or as an institution or as a corporate or as a brand manager or the business I am into, which is all about music, movies and entertainment. Have you realized that how the form factors of content have started shifting over the time? So what used to be a text-based learning has moved into a video-based learning. What used to be forms in terms of strategy as a discussion, as a focus group discussion, which used to be 10 people surround a table today. I have a lot of premier institutes, including the likes of the Wharton, Stanford and Harvard, talking about creating multiplayer social games which would actually enable students like you to come together virtually and enhance your skills, whether it comes to decision making, strategic management, etc., etc. Wow, that's exciting. So last week I was with the group director of the ITM Institute, and he was sharing with me his pain point. He said, "Hemant, I feel I'm passing. That the youth in today is expecting a very different kind of curriculum versus what I'm able to offer to him. So what do I do?" So I just simply looked at him and said, the first thing you need to understand is the consumer. And you need to understand what his needs and wants are today. And then it becomes absolutely simple to custom make and